Hey guys, it's Cameroon and welcome back to another video. This video is being uploaded on a Thursday, so you know what that means. It's time to talk about more pick'ems. Now, I know I say this every time, but if you don't know what this video is about or haven't watched any of my other prediction videos, I basically just go over the current Overwatch League week and give my predictions plus explaining why I made them. This one will be shorter than last week since you can only pred for the West region right now because the East are already in the knockout stage. So we only have to worry about the West this time. I'm also pretty sure that after this week, the knockout stage for the West begins, so we'll have another bracket to do next week. Now, if you don't have a lot of time to listen to me explain everything, just like every other prediction video, I'll have a chapter where you can skip ahead to see my pick'ems. If you do so, maybe leave a like on the video and subscribe, because that lets me know that you enjoy the videos I'm making. We're also getting close to 750 subscribers, and that would be awesome to hit. I should mention that my predictions are still predictions and I could be wrong. My West picks have been fairly good right now, but anything can happen in these Overwatch games. So always remember that if you believe a different team will win, choose them instead. There's also still no token matches this week. I really don't know what's happening with them, but I don't think they're going to be gone for good. They still have the website's homepage mention token matches, and honestly, I think they may be gone due to like an issue with token handouts or something, because I don't remember getting some tokens for matches that I should have, and since they give out 3 tokens, it's very easy to know when you've received them. More importantly though, the 5 tokens per hour is still around. So honestly, that's the thing that really matters. So be sure to watch the streams this weekend. Now, let's get into week 5 of the Overwatch League season. I guess we'll start with the West since they're the only side that needs predicting. Alrighty, first up we have the London Spitfire versus the Los Angeles Gladiators. Now the Spitfire haven't been looking really good lately, and the Gladiators have been looking awesome, especially when they have Kevster, let's be real. He's an amazing tracer. I'm gonna give this to Los Angeles Gladiators, and I'm gonna say 3-0. Next up we have Las Vegas Eternal versus the Atlanta Reign. Again, that rule applies. If it's Las Vegas Eternal, always go against them, usually 3-0. Atlanta Reign will make this match super fast. It'll be 3-0. Then we have the Washington Justice versus the New York Excelsior. Now, Washington has been playing quite well lately. They're a very good middle to high team. They're not like Atlanta Reign or Outlaws, but overall, they're still a very strong team. So I do see them winning this, but I don't think New York is going to let them win easily. I think it'll be a 3-1 victory for the Washington Justice. Then we have the Houston Outlaws versus the Florida Mayhem. Now, Florida Mayhem recently had a match where they went to 5 against the Los Angeles Valiant, so I don't know how their confidence is really going to be right now. And since the Gladiators beat Mayhem a little while ago as well, I think Houston Outlaws will win because they are the better team, but I think it'll be at least a good match. I'm going to go with 3-1 Houston Outlaws. Then we move on to Saturday. Now we have the Toronto Defiant versus the London Spitfire. Both the Toronto Defiant and Spitfire haven't been playing the best. Toronto's been playing slightly better, so I'm going to be leaning towards them. And I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for the Toronto Defiant. The next match we have is a double points match, and it's going to be between the Boston Uprising and the Atlanta Reign. Now, on paper, Boston Uprising has amazing players throughout their whole team, whether you're talking about Smurf or Decay or Twilight. They're all champion winners besides Decay, but Atlanta Reign is just a force to be reckoned with, and I don't see Boston Uprising winning this at all. They might get a map, so I'm leaning towards Atlanta Reign winning 3-1. Then we have the San Francisco Shock versus the Florida Mayhem. I'm sorry, Shock, you still haven't proved that your team is working together very cohesively. Things don't seem right. You're always swapping tanks. So I have the Florida Mayhem winning this pretty convincingly 3-1. Then we have the Vancouver Titans versus the Houston Outlaws. Now, the Titans have actually been showing some crazy performance lately. They beat Boston Uprising, and they've made other matches very competitive, like the one versus the Gladiators. Yeah, they may have lost 3-1, but they still made that match close. So I know that the Outlaws are going to win, and if the Glads won, the Outlaws are going to most likely win 3-1. Then we have Toronto Defiant versus Las Vegas Eternal. Again, same rule applies. 3-0 for Toronto. Then we have the Washington Justice versus the Los Angeles Gladiators. Now, I think this match is going to be the closest one we've had. Gladiators are very strong, they look great, but Washington Justice has proved that they are playing really well together. I'm leaning towards the Gladiators winning just because of straight star power compared to Washington, but I'm going to say the Gladiators win it 3-2. This is going to be a great series. And then we have the San Francisco Shock versus the Boston Uprising. Now, if Shock was playing exceptionally well, this would be an easy match to go for Shock, but since they haven't been playing well, Boston has shown a little more signs of strength and life, so I'm going to give it to Boston Uprising, but I think this will be a close one too. I'm going to say 3-2 in favor of Boston Uprising. Then we have the Vancouver Titans versus the New York Excelsior. The Titans are looking incredibly strong. New York Excelsior still continues to impress me with how they played, especially with the talent they have on their team. I know they're not going to win the series, but they're definitely not going to go out 3-0, and I'm going to say that the Vancouver Titans will win 3-1. And here are my complete pick'ems for week 5 of the Overwatch League season. Hopefully my picks made sense and helped you choose yours. Be sure to check out the Overwatch League streams this weekend since they are 4 game days, meaning they'll last longer, giving you even more tokens. And regarding the pick'em site, don't worry about not seeing week 6 on there. The knockout bracket will most likely appear sometime next week. Anyways, if you liked the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And yeah, enjoy watching the Overwatch League this weekend.